Hi, hello again today, Rubies. It's very good to see you all. I hope you're doing well. Here's the thing that Spirit is channeling right now. They want us to sit. We want to take a few deep breaths. And while we take a few deep breaths, I'm going to sit and wait for the channels. Because tonight's video, I have no idea what's going to come through. But one thing I do know is that there are a lot of spirits around tonight. And these spirits are very warm and protective, and I'm almost seeing torches in the night. Hecate could be a very significant goddess, as well as Hades, Persephone. I'm also getting Anubis, Isis, Hel or Hela, confirmation burp. A lot of gods and goddesses or spirits and deities and spiritual entities that have to deal with death, have to deal with the crossover from death to new life, from the old to the new, transitions. I think that's what tonight's video is going to be about. I think we're going to talk about transitions. There is a 151 as I look up at the timer. Ones are very significant, which, if I remember correctly, the number 1 means new beginnings, transformation. Take some deep breaths. Now is a really powerful time for you in your life. You are going through a transition of walking out of one life and going into the next. I'm getting the message that those of you who are receiving this message have already been through the spiritual aspect of this. You've already spiritually felt the ending and the birth. You've been through the death, the mourning, spiritually, energetically, and then you've been through the act of birthing and feeling anew and live, spiritually, energetically. But Spirit is saying now that you felt it spiritually, energetically, deep within your soul, it's time for that to happen in your life physically. And I'm not saying that you're gonna die or anybody you love is going to pass over. No. What this means is the life that you've been living, it's going to change. And I'm getting a message for some of you that when this changes, 355, 333 could be really significant. So are 12s, 6, 9s, 13s, and 411 on the timer. This physical change that's going to happen in your life, I'm getting the energy of it is going to come in like a flood. It is going to come in like a flood. For some of you, I'm seeing tower moments. For others of you, I'm seeing the chariot. For some of you, I'm seeing both. For some of you, I'm seeing you might have a chariot moment and then a tower. For some of you, I'm seeing you might have a tower moment, then a chariot. 455 as I look up the timer. whatever is going to be changing within your life, the transitions have been turning since spring, I'm hearing. May especially could have been a very significant month for some of you. I'm hearing that through this death and this rebirth, and through this rapid change, how do you want me to word this, Spirit? This rapid change that is happening for you, 555 as I look up at the timer, the rapid change that's coming in has to happen in order for something new to arrive. And I'm also hearing, for a lot of you, for most of you actually, it's going to be somebody new. And yes, I am talking about love. And I know love, not exactly the topic you thought I was going to talk about, but here we are. I'm getting the energy that through this change, this death, this rebirth that you are going through physically, that's going to physically happen, because remember, you've already done it spiritually. And now that it's happened spiritually, it's time for the 3D realm to catch up. With this happening, you're going to go through a transformation within this relationship of whoever this person is. And I'm seeing that the two souls, you and this person, the two of you coming together, is going to be the two of you have already been born. You've already shed what you needed to shed and have gone through the rebirth, or at least you're in that process right now, leading up to each other. But I'm hearing that once the two of you come together, there's going to be yet another awakening. There's going to be yet another rebirth. But this rebirth, I'm not hearing that it's going to be a full transformation of yourself, of losing. I'm hearing the energy of it's going to be the two of you creating something together. Now that the two of you are the people that you are, living the lives that you are, when you meet and you collide. This could be the birth of an actual child. It doesn't have to be, but it also could be the birth of a project, an energy, an idea, or I'm hearing it could just be the birth of your love, your relationship. And Spirit wants you to know that it's okay to feel afraid. It's okay to not know where your next step is. It's okay to feel like you are in the dark, because I promise you, you're not. And even if it seems like it, you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not in the dark. And you are on the right path. You're moving forward the way that you need to move forward. Oh, I'm getting a beautiful image of before, the person that you used to be before. You used to think that you needed the torch. You used to think that you needed the candle. You used to think that you had to have some sort of light, some sort of guidepost with you at all times in order to not make the wrong move, in order to take the next step, in order to move forward in the direction that you needed to move forward in, or at least you thought you needed to move forward in. But I'm getting the beautiful image of you are no longer the one needing the torch because you yourself are the torch. You yourself are the torch. You are not only the guiding light within your own life because now you've finally learned what you want. You've finally connected with yourself. You've finally connected and tapped deep into your own path and are no longer listening to anything that isn't you and the divine. And because of that, you've become your own torch. But not only have you become your own torch, you've become the torch for others. The path, the life that you are leading, the person that you are today, you are showing people the way, the same way that your ancestors and spirit guides have shown you the way. In the same way that other revolutionaries in the past who have changed the world in some way or another have led people down the path. You, and I'm trigger warning, you have walked through hell and back. 12:12 as I look up at the timer. You have walked through hell and back. You have seen demons. You have seen the pits of hell. You have seen and faced it all. And not all of it was your own. You've seen how ugly this world can be. You have seen how ugly people who are unhealed can be. 12:44. And yet you still make the conscious decision to walk forward, and instead of giving in to that hatred, the darkness, the shadow, the ego, you instead move forward as a bright, fiery light of love and dignity, a dignity in the divine, in knowing who you are, and knowing that you wish to spread love and healing and light through this world. You are a fucking powerhouse. Do you understand how magical you are? Do you understand the immensity of your power? Because if there's still some small parts of you that doubt it, those are the parts that are going to be left behind in this rebirth, in this transformation. Because the time is now for you to step into your leader role. The time is now for you to become the master that you always knew you were meant to be in whatever way that is for you. The time is now for you to receive the abundance and the blessings and the love and the healing and the support system and the life that you've always wished, the life that you've always dreamed of, the life that has always been meant for you. 1455. Since the day you decided to come down here and shape up this matrix, to come down here and heal the world, to come down here in this human vessel and experience very human things, and not just any regular human things, the hardest and deepest and most traumatic human things, and still come out on top as the beautiful light being that you always have been, to come out as the torch, to show others, to guide others. The time is now for you to be that leader, for you to be even closer to your highest self, for you to be living your most blessed and golden life. Because from there is where the magic truly begins. And Spirit wants you to know, first of all, they are so fucking proud of you. You are so magical, so whimsical. You're a fucking powerhouse. You're a goddess, a god, a deity, okay? You have connected to your inner self. And not just any inner self, you've also connected to your inner. You've connected your yin and your yang, your shadow and your light. And because of that, get ready. And once again, you are not going to be doing this next chapter alone. Spirit is going to be with you, of course. You are going to be with you, of course. All the versions of you up until now, and all the versions that will ever be. But also, you have this spiritual lover, this divine partner, or divine friends, community that are coming in to surround you, to hold you, to love you, because the people that you are coming into contact with soon are people who have gone through similar paths to yours and have come out the other side. And as I said that, the flame started to split into two. 1818. It's time for you to be surrounded by people who understand and get it. Not just spiritually, but emotionally. Because together, all of you, no matter what number that may be, when they end up coming in, because we're not going to, 1844 and 1845 might be significant too. We're not going to stress about the timing. Just know that these people that are coming in, it's going to be so divinely blessed. And the work you are all going to do. I'm so excited for you. Oh, I hit my cup. You know what? Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Get ready. And Spirit is saying, you might want to connect with fire or water. Okay. That's all that's coming through for now, so I love you all so much, and I hope to see you all in another reading.